Have you ever met someone and felt an instant, unexplainable connection? A sense of familiarity, as if you've known them for lifetimes. Or have you ever thought of someone you haven't spoken to in years, only to have them call you that very same day? We often label these experiences as coincidence, destiny, or even magic. But what if they are rooted in the fundamental laws of physics? What if the deep, profound connection you feel with certain people, your family, your best friend, your soulmate, is a manifestation of one of the most bizarre and fascinating principles in all of science, a principle Albert Einstein famously called spooky action at a distance? This is the world of quantum entanglement. And it might just be the scientific explanation for the deepest connections we experience in our lives. In this video, we are going to explore the mind-bending science of quantum entanglement and how it applies to human relationships. We'll look at the experiments that prove it's real, the theories that suggest consciousness itself can become entangled, and how you can use this principle to deepen your existing relationships and even attract a new partner who is aligned with your highest self. This isn't about dating advice. It is about understanding the fundamental energetic nature of connection. This is a concept that will change the way you see every relationship in your life. So, if you're ready to look beyond the surface and understand the physics of connection, you're in the right place. And if you want to continue exploring the intersection of science and spirituality to upgrade your reality, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button right now. We go deep on these topics every week, and you won't want to miss the paradigm-shifting content we have planned. Part 1. What is quantum entanglement? To understand how this applies to humans, we first need to understand what quantum entanglement is at the subatomic level. It's a phenomenon that is so strange, it baffled even Einstein. Imagine you have two tiny particles, let's say 2 electrons. In quantum mechanics, particles have a property called spin, which you can think of as being either up or down. Before you measure them, these electrons are in a state of superposition. Their spin is both up and down at the same time. It's a wave of probability. Now, let's say we entangle these two particles. This means we bring them together in such a way that their fates become linked. They are now part of a single, unified quantum system, even if they are physically separate. From this point on, they are connected in a profound way. Here's where it gets spooky. We take these two entangled particles and we separate them. We can send one to the other side of the room or to the other side of the galaxy. The distance is irrelevant. Now, we decide to measure the spin of the first particle. The moment we observe it, its wave of probability collapses, and it randomly chooses a spin. Let's say it's spin up. Instantly, and I mean faster than the speed of light, the other particle, no matter how far away it is, will collapse into the opposite state, spin down, every single time. It's as if the first particle telepathically communicated its state to the second one across the vastness of space. This is what Einstein couldn't accept. It violated his principle of locality, which states that no information can travel faster than the speed of light. He called it spooky action at a distance. Yet, for the last 50 years, experiment after experiment has proven that quantum entanglement is 100% real. In 2022, the Nobel Prize in Physics was awarded to 3 scientists solving aspect, John Clauser and Anton Zeilinger, for their groundbreaking experiments that proved it beyond any doubt. So, we have a phenomenon where 2 or more particles can become linked in such a way that they behave as a single system, no matter how far apart they are. Measuring one instantly influences the other. They are forever connected. Now, you might be thinking, that's interesting for tiny particles, but what does it have to do with me and my relationships? This is where the theory gets even more fascinating. A growing number of physicists and consciousness researchers are proposing that entanglement isn't just for subatomic particles. They believe that large-scale systems, including biological organisms and even human consciousness, can become entangled. Part 2. the entanglement of consciousness. The idea that consciousness can be entangled is not just a philosophical one. There are scientific theories that support it. One of the most well-known is the orchestrated objective reduction or core theory, proposed by physicist Sir Roger Penrose and anesthesiologist Dr. Stuart Hameroff. They suggest that consciousness is not generated by the brain, but rather it is a quantum process that happens within the brain. Specifically, they locate it inside tiny structures within our neurons called microtubules. They propose that these microtubules can support quantum processes, including entanglement. According to their theory, the quantum information within these microtubules can become entangled with the quantum information in other people's microtubules, and even with the quantum information in the universe itself. If this is true, it means that when we form a deep bond with someone, we might be literally entangling our consciousness with theirs at a quantum level. This creates a hidden, non-local connection between you, K, a channel through which information and energy can flow instantly, regardless of distance. This provides a scientific framework for so many common human experiences. Thinking of someone, and then they call. If your consciousness is entangled, you are part of the same system. A shift in their state, the intention to call you, could be instantly registered by your state, the thought of them popping into your head, finishing each other's sentences. This isn't just familiarity. It could be a sign of a highly coherent, entangled system where you are both accessing a shared pool of information. Feeling a loved one's pain from afar. Many people report feeling a sudden sense of dread or anxiety, only to find out later that a loved one was in trouble at that exact moment. This could be the spooky action at a distance of entangled consciousness. The love at first sight phenomenon. This could be a recognition at a quantum level. Perhaps your consciousness recognizes another consciousness that it has been entangled with before, or one that vibrates at a perfectly complementary frequency, leading to an instant and profound sense of connection. Dr. Dean Radin, chief scientist at the Institute of Noetic Sciences, has conducted experiments that seem to support this. In his studies, he puts two people who share a deep bond, like a married couple or a mother and child, in separate, electromagnetically shielded rooms. He then flashes random, emotionally charged images to one person while monitoring the other person's nervous system. Time and time again, he has found that at the exact moment one person sees an emotional image like a spider or a beautiful sunset, the other person's nervous system reacts, even though they have no logical way of knowing what the other person is seeing. Their bodies are responding as if they are a single, unified system. They are entangled. This science has profound implications for how we approach relationships. If connection is a matter of energetic alignment and entanglement, then attracting the right people into your life isn't about changing who you are. It's about broadcasting the right frequency. This is a core concept in my Quantum Breakthrough Protocol. The $88 guide includes a specific protocol called the Relationship Coherence Field, which teaches you how to use heart-focused breathing and intention to create a powerful electromagnetic signature that attracts individuals who are in vibrational alignment with you. It's not about manipulation. It's about resonance. If you're ready to attract conscious, healthy relationships, you can find the protocol at the link in the description. It's a game changer. Now, let's talk about how to apply this. Part 3. Creating and deepening entangled relationships. So, if entanglement is the basis of deep connection, how do we consciously use this principle to improve our relationships? It comes down to two things: coherence and intention. First, let's talk about coherence. An entangled system is a coherent system. It's a system that is organized, stable, and harmonious. When you are in a state of stress, anxiety, or fear, your own energy field is incoherent. It's chaotic. It's very difficult to form a stable, healthy entanglement from a place of chaos. It's like trying to tune a radio to a clear station while there's a storm of static. The first step to creating any healthy relationship is to cultivate your own internal coherence. We talked about this in our quantum healing video. The practice is the same. 1. Heart-focused breathing. Spend 5 to 10 minutes every day breathing slowly and rhythmically, with your attention on your heart. This balances your nervous system and creates a powerful, coherent electromagnetic field. 2. Cultivate elevated emotions. Practice feeling gratitude, compassion, and love. These emotions have a very coherent frequency. When you broadcast this frequency, you naturally attract and resonate with other people who are also in a coherent state. You cannot attract a coherent relationship from an incoherent state. Your energy is your primary point of attraction. Second, let's talk about intention. Once you are in a coherent state, you can use your intention to influence your relational field. Let's break this down for 2 scenarios: attracting a new partner and deepening an existing relationship. Scenario 1. Attracting a new partner instead of focusing on a specific person. You are going to focus on the feeling and the qualities of the relationship you want to experience. You are creating an energetic blueprint for the person you want to entangle with. 1. Get clear on the qualities. Write down the core qualities of the person you want to attract. Not superficial things like hair color, but deep qualities: kindness, integrity, ambition, emotional intelligence. 2. Focus on the feeling. How do you want to feel in this relationship? Loved, supported, inspired, safe. This feeling is the energetic signature you want to broadcast. 3. The entanglement visualization in your daily meditation. After you've achieved a coherent state, visualize yourself in this ideal relationship. Don't visualize a specific face. Instead, visualize yourself laughing, having deep conversations, feeling supported. Most importantly, embody the feeling of being in that relationship now. Feel the love, the joy, the connection in your heart. By generating this feeling, you are sending out a coherent signal into the quantum field, calling in the person who is a vibrational match to that experience. Scenario 2. Deepening an existing relationship. You can use this same principle to strengthen the bond with your current partner, a family member, or a friend. This is about consciously strengthening the quantum entanglement that already exists. 1. The loving kindness meditation. Sit in your coherent state and bring the image of this person to your mind. Hold them in your heart. 2. Send coherent emotions. Instead of focusing on what's wrong with a relationship, focus on what you appreciate. Feel genuine gratitude for them. Feel love for them. Send these elevated emotions to them through your intention. Remember, you are a connected system. When you shift your part of the system into love and gratitude, it instantly influences their part of the system, whether they are consciously aware of it or not. 3. Visualize shared success. See you and this person thriving together. See you both happy, successful, and supporting each other. By observing this potential reality, you are helping to collapse that wave of probability for both of you. This is not about controlling another person. It's about taking responsibility for the energy you bring to the relationship. You are cleaning up your side of the entangled system, which automatically invites them to rise to that same level of coherence. If this is resonating with you, and you want to learn more about how to apply these quantum principles to create a life you love, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel. We're just scratching the surface here, and in our upcoming videos, we'll be diving into the quantum physics of abundance, intuition, and more. Hitting that subscribe button is the best way to join this community of conscious creators. It means the world to me. Thank you. Part 4. The responsibilities of entanglement. Understanding the science of entanglement comes with a profound responsibility. If we are truly all connected in this quantum web, then every thought we think, every emotion we feel, and every action we take doesn't just affect us, it affects everyone we are entangled with. This is the ultimate argument against gossip, judgment, and resentment. When you hold a negative thought or feeling toward someone, you are not just sending them bad vibes. You are introducing incoherence and chaos into a shared quantum system. You are, in a very real sense, polluting the energetic field that connects you. Holding on to anger or resentment towards someone is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to get sick. But from a quantum perspective, it's even worse. You're both drinking the poison because you're part of the same system. Conversely, when you practice forgiveness, compassion, and unconditional love, you are introducing coherence and harmony into your shared field. When you choose to see the best in someone, you are using your power as the observer to collapse the wave of their highest potential. Your belief in them can literally help them become a better version of themselves. This is why the most profound spiritual traditions have always emphasized the same core principles: love, forgiveness, and compassion. They may not have had the language of quantum physics, but they understood the fundamental truth of our interconnectedness. Your relationships are a mirror. The people in your life are constantly reflecting back to you your own state of consciousness. If you find yourself surrounded by drama, chaos, and conflict, the first place to look is not outward, but inward. What is the state of your own energetic field? Are you broadcasting coherence or incoherence? When you take 100% responsibility for your own energy, your entire relational world begins to transform. Some people will rise to meet your new, coherent frequency. Others, who are a vibrational match to your old chaotic frequency, will naturally and effortlessly fall away. You don't have to cut them out. The energetic resonance simply won't be there anymore. This is the secret to creating the life and relationships you desire. It's not about chasing, forcing, or manipulating. It's about becoming. You become the person you want to attract. You become the energy you want to experience. You clean up your own side of the quantum entanglement, and you trust that the universal laws of physics will take care of the rest. Mastering your own energy is the single most important skill you can learn. The protocols I've shared today are a powerful start. But if you want a complete system for daily practice, the Quantum Breakthrough Protocol is your guide. It contains the Emotional Frequency Toolkit, which gives you 7 different techniques to shift your emotional state in minutes, and the Relationship Coherence Field Protocol, which is a 21-day challenge to completely transform your relational energy. For just $88, it's a masterclass in becoming an energetic match for the love and connection you desire. The link is right at the top of the description. Invest in your energy. It's the only thing you truly have. You are not an island. You are a node in a vast, interconnected quantum network. The connections in your life are not random. They are a reflection of your own consciousness. The spooky action at a distance that baffled Einstein is the very fabric of our relationships. So, I invite you to start seeing your relationships through this new lens. See every interaction as an exchange of energy. Take responsibility for the frequency you broadcast. Use your power as the observer to see the best in others. And above all, cultivate a state of internal coherence, knowing that in doing so, you are sending ripples of harmony throughout the entire web of life. Thank you for exploring this incredible topic with me today. Please share this video with someone you feel deeply entangled with, okay? And leave a comment below with if you believe in the power of quantum connection. Until next time, remember that your energy is your greatest gift. Use it wisely.